Hey guys, just wanted to jump on and do another energy check-in. I'm really enjoying these for myself even, so I'm going to continue to share them. Today I got Venus in Libra. And after reading all this stuff, I am going to call it balanced love. And this was really exciting for me because this is something that I've been praying for, asking for, manifesting. All right. And there's possibly other people that are doing the same. So this was really cool to me. Venus in Libra, a position of strength where the love planet governs its own sign, resulting in individuals who are exceptionally charming, romantic, and diplomatic. They prioritize fairness, harmony, and aesthetic beauty in relationships, often acting as peacemakers and seeking equal partnerships. They are natural flirts, loving the quote-unquote chase and viewing love as an art form. They thrive in partnerships and feel at their best when connected with someone. They are skilled at seeing both sides of a situation and avoid conflict, aiming for mutual respectful understanding. They appreciate beauty, fashion, and creating a balanced, harmonious, and stylish environment. They value and require a balanced two-way street in relationships. Who would have known? Relationships are supposed to be an equal give and take. So if this is what's coming in for the collective, one of the collectives, because I feel like I speak to two collectives when I do these reads. So some of us are getting fairness and harmonious relationships that are balanced and a two-way street. That means the street doesn't just go one way, it goes two ways. And both people get to experience love and giving and receiving and all that like it's supposed to be. I know that's a new concept these days for toxic mindsets out there. I'm not gonna try to agitate anybody, but if you think that it's normal for someone to chase you around and do all the work in a relationship, I'm here to tell you it's not. And I have recently awoken to the fact that I have been giving to relationships like that my whole life, not just partners, other relationships in my life, giving until my cup runneth empty and I had nothing left. Those days are over. And it looks like it's over for quite a few of us that have been doing the work and trying to level up and heal and stuff. All right. They dislike drama and negativity. They might sometimes avoid confrontation, which can lead to suppressed emotions. Okay, so, yeah, and that's another thing that came up when I was reading this stuff. But we'll get to that in a minute. They can be flirty or appear flaky initially. Once committed, they are dedicated and loyal. I like that part because I'm flaky. I'm flaky, so it's okay to be flaky because I'm loyal. Anyway, okay, now this is the flip side of the... And I don't know, it could be talking to more than one collective, but these are the challenges. I'm just going to say it like that. Even though we're on the healing journey, doesn't mean we're all the way done with it. So, all right, challenges with this energy. They may sometimes focus so much on making others happy that they neglect their own needs, self-sacrificing. I know people like that. One person in particular out there that's living their life to make other people happy, and I feel really sad for them, because it's like, don't you want to live your life and do the things you want to do and be with the person you want to be with, or that you desire or love? And some people have to wake up and see shit for themselves, But staying in a loveless partnership with someone that you don't love, that you don't want to be there, that you are miserable every day, you wear a fake mask and smile on Facebook and pretend like everything's fine. Like, I feel sorry for you, because that's no way to live. And I don't, as a, I'm a Scorpio, but I've got 4 placements of Sagittarius in my birth chart, which explains a lot for me when I actually read my birth chart. I am action oriented, and I will burn it down, basically. Not in a bad way, but if there's something that I don't abide with or agree with or whatever, I have no problems putting an end to it and moving on, like, respectfully. You know what I'm saying? And I pray for those people and wish them the best in life, but yeah, I don't really align with that anymore. I've broken free of the self-sacrificing act. I did it for a long time myself. And being in a loveless partnership is the absolute last thing I will ever do again in my life. I would rather be alone than to be with somebody I secretly want to hurt in their sleep. You know what I mean? Not really. I wouldn't do that. But trust me, there was somebody that I thought about doing it to. But that's how I knew it was time to get out. Like, But this is one of the challenges, and I just want to say, depending on your beliefs, I don't believe this, but okay, so those of you that believe you only get one lifetime, you're using it up on somebody else. Not following your ideals, not following your dreams, not you're following your goals, not being with the person you really love, just to make somebody else comfortable and happy, is something I'm not willing to do. So peace and power to you, and love and light, whatever. They can fall onto the hopeless romantic trap, idealizing their partners or the relationship itself. I've fallen into that trap many times. And I'm all about, as being who I am, I'm all about the hopeless romantic, okay? But at the same time, it's got to be within reason, right? I mean, sometimes we can get in our heads and be like, oh, this person's going to change for me, and they're going to start living right, and they're going to heal, and they're going to stop doing this or that that's toxic and harmful for their life and their journey and for everyone around them. But sometimes you've got to wake up and get off the crazy train and realize that some people are only meant to be in your life for a season, and you just keep it pushing and keep moving on, But, so that's another challenge here. So these are the challenges, like I said, of this energy. So, self-sacrificing behavior, hopeless romantic behavior, idealizing partners, or the relationship itself that aren't good for you. That these partners don't really actually love you. It's a trauma bond, or it's a convenience marriage. I know a lot of people in those too. And I'm not making fun of them. I feel sorry for them, because that is so unhappy. That is so miserable. And, I don't know what you deserve for putting up with somebody that you don't really want to be with just to make that person happy, and just because you committed to them like 20 years ago and you guys have grown apart since then and you've changed and you don't align with each other anymore and you don't even have intimate experiences anymore. Like, come on, you know? you're gonna, you know, you could extend your life by several years if you would get rid of those kind of relationships, people. I'm just telling you. And I've been through enough relationships. Anybody that can get on here and try to call me a hypocrite or whatever you want to call me, go ahead. Because I don't care. Because I've been on all sides of every coin. And this kind of shit, it's just not worth it. It really isn't. But to each their own. If you want to sacrifice your life because society might say, oh my God, you left your wife? Why did you do that for? Because we didn't align anymore. Because we didn't have anything in common. Because we weren't happy together. Like, and then on the flip side of that, I don't really give a shit what society thinks of me anymore. I do what aligns with my ideals, my happiness, my goals, my heart, my mind, my spirit, and my body. I don't care what anyone else thinks of me.